Good evening, Dr. Jones, esteemed guests, and classmates. My name is Christina Hayes, and today I have one question for you. How long has the internet influenced your life? Most, if not all, teenagers across the nation will tell you that the World Wide Web has been a major facet of their life as long as they can remember. Coffee shop chats have been all but replaced with digital chat rooms and online games. And the realm of telecommunications is riddled with billions of applications for smartphones. So, does having the latest version of Angry Birds installed on my brand new iPhone 6 CE make me digitally literate, or simply tech savvy? The two major themes of deconstructing digital natives are fairly straightforward and simple to understand. That there is a defining difference between those that are tech savvy and those that are truly digitally literate. A tech savvy individual has a basic understanding of how to use Google and things of that nature. They know how to check their email, they can use Facebook, and the things that your average American uses probably just about every day. Someone that's digitally literate, on the other hand, they can supplement online communities with meaningful products of their research and extensive knowledge of how to properly and efficiently utilize the tools given to them. Argument proposed by Mary Ann Harlan in her essay, Deconstructing Digital Natives, is a simple, are the youth that are utilizing the internet so often truly literate in its use, or simply have a basic grasp of its functionality? A lot of youth today, and even a lot of people from my generation, had the whole theory that, well, we go ahead and go online, we choose the first option that we see on Google, and say, oh, this is a great source, and leave it at that. They don't cross-reference their work to make sure that it's accurate. A lot of people in high school, when I was there, used Wikipedia until the teachers told them that wasn't a viable source. And I'm sure plenty of people used it anyways. But that's tech savvy. They know how to search. Somebody that's digitally literate is going to take the time to make sure that they're reading everything they're going through, that they're checking different sources. Heck, a lot of them will go to the library to make sure that the sources that they're seeing online match up with the books that say that it's true too. They'll ask people if they're uncertain about something, and that's just generally how they go ahead and go about things, because then they know that they're not feeding you a bunch of nonsense that has no merit. Because Wikipedia, anybody can put whatever they want up there. A tech-savvy teenager, they're great with their cell phones. They can teach you how to go ahead and get apps. They can show you iTunes and Google. But can they find anything valuable information-wise? And can they produce impactful materials through this seemingly endless source of data? The largest point that is made against tech-savvy teenagers is that most will simply type in a question and use the first source that pops up, as I said before. However, the large quantity of children and students that are exposed to this technology is not a reflection of the quality of this digital information. What is literacy? Digital literacy is not only the ability to use tools like basic search engines online, but the capacity to be truly competent in a particular context. Digital literacy suggests that one has both the basic skills to navigate an online environment, but can also communicate, collaborate, and produce in online communities. Harlan, 2013. However, we must also consider that in order to claim digital literacy for ourselves, we must recognize that competence goes beyond access to the tools. We must have roles as critical consumers and producers of information throughout the web of data. Schools and libraries have an excellent opportunity to contribute to the development of this form of literacy in the average individual. It's not simply consuming and producing information. The youth has to consider it. There are many issues of safety and privacy. And look at all the people that are going ahead and suffering from identity theft nowadays. Because, oh, I got an email saying I won $1 million for the Spanish lottery. Realistically, you have to stop and say, did I enter the Spanish lottery? If you didn't, it's probably a scam. And we have resources that allow us to go ahead and check these things. But a lot of these people either don't know about this or don't take the time to use them. Schools and libraries have an excellent opportunity to go ahead and contribute to the development of this form of literacy in the average individual. It is not simply consuming and producing information that the youth must consider. Oh, sorry about that. I already know about spam mail. Oh, how much fun that is. You've got people sending you messages about how you've got a match on Match.com and you're a married man. And then you've got to deal with potentially your significant other finding it and thinking that maybe you're cheating on them or trying. When realistically, it's just that somebody has gotten a hold of your email address and it's lumped you in with everyone else. The internet is a veritable Eden for cyber. Cyberbullying alone has been reported regularly as a problem, as a major problem in the public school system, despite 66% of teens reporting that their interactions with one another online are very casual and non-threatening. As the next generation participates in sharing information in an anonymous form, they must learn to respect the dangers of implicitly sharing personal information, particularly since it is so easy to share with someone you may never truly meet. The next generation of American youth is incredibly comfortable with technology, including wireless usage of the internet, music, and instant communication. Time should be spent equipping these individuals with the skills necessary to best use the tools laid before them, and to ensure that as many as possible become productive members of this newly connected cyber community. To conclude, this new generation should be less savvy and more literate than the last. Thank you.